Hello students. Okay, today we're going to go over 3.1 scaffolding display, block versus inline, and let's just explore just to get a grip on what this is all about. Okay, so what's here? I have a regular HTML document. I have a body. Inside my body, I have a div. It's a main container. And it's a class main container. And over here I have three divs, and the ID of the div is cont1, container2, and container3. And the class of all of them are in a box class, and they're just called container1, 2, and 3. And as you can see, they have different colors. So let's take a look at our index.css and see how that was done. Okay, so let's run our code. What we have here is, our main container is blue, but I don't see any blue around it. So let's explore. And our container 1, 2, and 3 is yellow, red, and purple. And we have a width of 100 pixels, a height of 50, margin of 5 pixels, and a padding of 5 pixels on the inside. Okay, so let's play around with display. Let's say our display is block. Let's see what happens. If I run it, okay, now it's displayed as block, and for some reason now we're getting the border of our main container is appearing. Let's try and see what happens if it's inline. Inline. Now we have exactly as what's it's supposed to be here. Let's try inline block and explore that. Block, inline block, run this code. It's very strange. I'm not sure why that's the case. And let's try something like contents. So each of these boxes gets assigned all of these attributes or style attributes. And if I'm going to display the contents in each one of these boxes, I'm only going to display what's inside the box. Let's run that. So container 1, container 2, and container 3. And then finally we have display equals none. And let's run that code. And as you can see, nothing's displayed. We can also play around with the display of this. Display none. And if I do that, as you can see, that will disappear. Or I can say contents, and in that I'll say, just say block. Let's run it. It'll just display the contents of my main container. What if I say inline and I just display contents? It's the same thing. Some weird things happen when you play around with. If I do the main container and I make that inline, and the display is inline, of course. Let's see what happens when I put the boxes as a block and the display inline. Run that code. Run that code. Very strange. Okay, anyway, that's basically, now we learn inline block. Basically, it sets my everything within the class to be displayed in a line if it's inline. If it's block, it's one on top of the other. If it's contents, it's just everything inside the div. And if it's none, it will display nothing. Okay, that's how you do that.